Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Damn. Welcome back to Alan Wake. Oh, look at this young dude. Who's this? 3 years younger Alan Wake? Nice. So as you saw the previously and the new episode, which is Taken, we are 3 years before the incident. Let's turn on the coffee.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, my wife does.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
So, if you guys know, this game is actually based on a book, Alan Wake, and Rick Burrow is the book's author. So I was saying, oh, look at this remastered version is phenomenally made, man. I mean, look at the textures. It's not that good, but for 2023, it's not that bad either. I'm pretty sure with the like ray tracing and stuff, it would be so much better. I have DLSS on, but my system doesn't support DLSS. I don't know if it's making any difference. Let's see if this door is open. It is open. Alright. I got a nice house. Damn. Nice shower as well. Do I not have mirrors? Why do I not have mirrors? Do I not want to see myself? Alright, this is my bedroom, I guess. Our bedroom, I'm assuming.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
The weather is really bad. I got some nice suggestions on last video. Like, I'm trying, oh, what is this? Wait a minute, should I scan this? Wait, let me scan this. So this video you are going to see is after I scanned this QR code, and this is the video which pops up.
The dark place was an endless waking dream. I saw visions carried by the ebb and flow of different dream states. They seeped in from the reality beyond. Things I had a connection to, but also things I couldn't possibly know. I used them in my writing to make it real, so that the parts that weren't would become so. And there were visions that I knew were not real, ideas I had lost, often of Casey. I had written about him for years. I used them as well. The lies had to feel true for them to become true. Had I always written this way? Even before, seen things without realizing I was seeing them, thinking they were mine. Was this what inspiration was for me?
That was the video. You just watched just a video about how he got inspired for the dark people or the shadow people. What's this?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red, a gruesome slushy, dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
I'm coming.
Alan! Please check the fuse box!
All right.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
There.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Family show here. Come on. Get it quick. It's not actually a family show. I barely speak right words for a family show. Right falls, the present day. Oh, that was 3.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Damn, look at this.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest
Definitely.
I ever got, if you can believe that coming
Oh,
from
really?
an old fisherman like me.
Oh my
But
God.
she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake?
Nope.
Well, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
when you don't have anything to kill time, you can definitely do fishing. Alright. Let's get back to the story. Walk. Hello?
Thank
What?
you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Alright.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
Oh, so she knows things about the dark people. I was about to doubt her for not being
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, I'm going. Wait. Let me just check out how your police station are doing. Coffee.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Right. I killed Stucky.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
So I'm guessing it's the lady who gave me the key and the address to the cabin. Alright. Where is the sheriff? Cell area.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you down the corridor in her office.
Yes. Sheriff office. Ooh. Sheriff Sarah Baker. Alan Wake, Nathan Drake, Sarah Brake. Excuse me?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, nice. My boyfriend Barry might be calling.
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
What the fuck is going on? Have you seen this man? Disappeared on so-and-so. Identify features. Knack of for winning contests. Have I seen that guy? I don't know. Where did he say I'm supposed to go?
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
I need it to be bright in here.
So he has the same experience of the dark people. There is a page there. I hope they don't lock me in. It's really dark.
Hey, you! Can you help me?
Shut up!
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Turn the lights on! Hey! 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 Please help me, man! I hate this! I can't stand the dark anymore!
I can't help you, I don't have light. I'm sorry.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
From there?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
I know, bro.
For me in an abandoned car.
Hole in the fence. There is a letter there, so how can I get there? There is the hole in the fence. Oh damn, my kick is so strong. There's a letter here for me.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall and the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
So about these letters we are finding, it's all
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Front seat of what? Here? Oh.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
He's asleep. Let's get out of here.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Nice. Punching a guy into a police station.
Nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Mr. Wake is...
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Look at his face. He's like, huh?
Who's Max?
Get off my face.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
The skeleton of Colombian mammoth? Really? Damn, is it real?
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
If you're gonna doubt me, Barry...
When's the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
Wait here.
Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
I'm just making him wait when he's talking about something. Okay, Barry, continue. Continue, Barry. Nothing? Okay. I'll go talk to the doggy. Doggy.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Oh, he's a vet.
Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
You're making me work?
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Barry, we are breaking up.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
All right.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
That far? And I have to walk there? Okay.
Look, Al, you're asking
Shut up!
me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al! Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Where are you, fucking runt? I thought Barry was my boyfriend. He's just an normal guy, stupid guy. What is it? Take the coffee thermos. Maybe we'll have to take a break when on the nature trail, on the hike. Pick up the batteries. We might need those too. Click the lights. Anyone in the darkness? Hey Barry, you okay there? I'll leave you in the dark. Thank you. Hey, let's move. Is there anything here? No. Okay, let the nature trail begin. Am I going from there or from here? There is a page.
Wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Oh, Barry has locked the door. I am assuming Barry will be dead. Let's pick this.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
It definitely would scare the shit out of everybody. Not just Barry. I wouldn't blame Barry for that. Oh, what? Oh, I can go take the car? Drive the car? Really? The controls seem janky because
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Alright, so do walk?
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
I mean, it makes sense. What the fuck? Oh, it gave me chills. Going down here? Let me first see if there is anything here. Oh, it does open.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really.
There's someone here. Alright. Let's continue the trail then. What is this? Visitor center. Cool. What the? Everything changed? The fog has settled down. Alright. I'm pretty sure he has lost his mind. There's no ghost or supernatural things here. He's just hallucinating or imagining things. The kidnapping might be true. Or is it all just a story? It would be so crazy if this is all just a story, just a book, novel thing. Lover's Peak, Moonshine Cave, Elderwood, natural what? Trail? Nature trail. Okay, let's see if we have anything in this house. Let's check everybody's houses. There is blood. The switch is broken. Is that blood or wine? I think it should be wine. It's the same thing again.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
It seems to be a nice show, but I don't got time for shows. Dude, these crows sound like dogs. Rabid dogs. There's some van there. There's a letter.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Oh yeah. So that's what I was talking about, the page. Pages. The pages seem to have like future things. Like all of these things are happening in the future. Whatever is written tends to happen after some time. Like so far, whatever pages I've read.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! Oh God. I'm coming! Please, help me!
Okay, time to run.
Anybody? Help me!
Where are you?
Help! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please
Hello?
help! Back here. I'm back here.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Poochie, are you alright?
Good boy.
He's hurt. Damn. So exactly the thought I was sharing. Someone used the bear claws to pummel him. Where are the bear claws though? Where is this blood trail going?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Well, what could be this strong? Like a bear? Only a bear can do that, right? I'm supposed to go here, but we'll first have to figure out the lights. We'll do that in the next episode. I'm pretty sure we are going in that cabin, but I want to do that in the next episode. There's something in this house too. Alright. See you guys in the next episode then. I don't regret playing this game either. It's so cool. This game is so fun. The fog I forgot to talk about. The fog in this game is so realistic. The way it settles out, the weight it has. All of it. The remastered version looks so good. Anyway, enough talking. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.